Hi, welcome. We're going to start with Aries. Next big blessing. All right, next big blessing for Aries. Let's get started. So Aries. We have your own sign coming out, Aries. We have Neptune coming out. We have the first house. Wow. Very, very much focused on your goals, yourself. This is your era. This is your time right now. Yeah, you've been feeling like you've had to really defend yourself, so you've shut your heart down right now. But I'm seeing that there is a new beginning happening for you. This is your new blessing. So for a lot of Aries, there's going to be a move, a physical move here, or a conversation that's going to come up. And it's going to help you because it just feels like things have been very passive aggressive, and you're wondering where you're with work and with where you want to live. You're feeling like things are just very in the dark, passive aggressive. You're wondering when your break is coming in here. You feel like people are blocking kind of your abundance here. But what I'm seeing is a conversation is going to be coming in. It's going to be like lightning, and it's going to give you resonance. It's going to bring you at the top here. There's a strong energy of recognition, Aries, coming to you. It makes a lot of sense. We rolled you the first house. First house is you here. So let's get some quick advice. Since I don't have a fan in here, so I'm boiling, I'm going to try to keep it pretty quick. So, manifesting dreams. Yeah, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on manifesting. Know you're very powerful here. There's going to be a really big, quick conversation coming in for you, Aries, about a blessing here in terms of a promotion here, or in terms of just your talent is going to be recognized. So Spirit says continue to just speak up here if you haven't already, because your environment, they might not want to speak up, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, especially if you're getting the short end of the stick. All right, Aries, let's go into Taurus. Hey, Taurus. So let's see what's going on with Taurus. What is the next big break for Taurus here? What does Taurus have to look forward to? Taurus, you're feeling really confined right now. You thought what you wanted would bring you what you need, but you're realizing the commitment to what you signed up to is not what you actually want. You're wanting something a lot different than what was sold to you. This feels like a work relationship, but also work in general here. So you're kind of reevaluating a relationship you have with things and people right now. I'm kind of feeling a bit down about it, but let's get more. So the 7th house, you rolled your own zodiac coming up. In the 7th house, yeah, you're really wanting to change things up relationship wise. You're not feeling good with your relationship. You're feeling very caged in. You're feeling very restless. Something's different. Spirit's saying, trust your heart. Trust your heart with something different. If you're feeling like this is way too suffocating for you, maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer zodiac sign here. Don't have to be, but this person is really clingy, and they've always kind of been like that. And when you really liked them, you liked it. But now you're realizing, no. So what is the good news coming to you? New beginning for you too, Aries. So something that you've been really putting willpower into here, energy into, is going to pay off for you. Someone's been blocking this from you. A fire sign, or someone's anger or energy has been blocking someone older than you or a boss here. They're going to lose their shit about this. They might even be exposed. And it looks like you're being seen here in a really good light. After a long time of feeling like you have to defend yourself and the work that you didn't mean anything. You're coming into a really good cycle. Some of you, I see a Capricorn coming in terms of a relationship. Stillness. You've really been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and this is what's bringing the good news to you, is that you know what you want, Taurus. So before, you weren't really sure, you were experimenting, but then now that you feel like you have to commit to something, or you've committed to something that's not what you want, turns to a relationship and or job or both, you're going towards what you really want, and it's working in your favor. I see these rays of light, like beauty here, like shine and hope, and it's the rays of light. All right. Now we're on to Gemini. Hi, Crystal. How you doing? Thank you so much for the heart, me. Appreciate it. Gemini! I'm good. How are you? Just in time. All right, Gemini, what is your next big blessing? What is coming towards you right now? Please see the price list above if you would like a question answered. Thank you. All right, let's go into Gemini. Thanks for the Rose House. I appreciate it. What's the next big blessing for a Gemini? Thank you, Spirit Guide, Ancestors, Guardian Angels. What's coming up for Gemini? Okay, we have Cancer. We have the 9th house and Uranus. Okay. The 9th house. There could be some travel here, or there could be an itch to travel here. Do something different, new. So that could be a blessing here, an opportunity to travel for work or just to go on vacation, period, here. For some of you with a love relationship. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate it. Gemini. So what's going on, Gemini? It's been hard. Maybe there was a fight or a breakup with someone. You feel like this person was too randy. 14 is coming up very strongly as a number here. But you feel like this person is too amorous. And you want a little bit more of a foundation, a commitment than what was being given here. Even though you do really feel connected to this person, you feel kind of betrayed. You do see a good future with them, but you're kind of wondering, like, I don't know, they're too much of a flirt or something here. So, or you feel like they're just really, it's more physical, and they're really focusing too much on your looks and the good times, and you're wondering, like, okay, we have good chemistry here, but like, is that just what it is? Like, what do they want? And you're kind of disappointed. So what is the good news coming in? Does it have to do with the relationship, travel here? What's going on? Some things are going to be taken off your plate. I think you've realized certain things are not your responsibility. And I feel like some of you, Gemini, you put in a request for vacation. You put in a request for vacation for work here, or you put in a request for something here, or you've told someone something, put your foot down and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. This isn't my responsibility, or I can't do this anymore. Or I can't do it as much as you want me to do it here. And I do feel like that's going to really help you, give you more free time here. You're really like putting your foot down. You're like, you know what, I'm not. People were kind of like, you were in a grieving place, and they're kind of putting things on you, emotionally even. But now you're kind of like, I can see now. And I'm seeing you're really wanting to travel. You're really wanting to get out there now. Maybe even on your own. But I feel like things are going to shake up now, because you really are over the heartbreak of this situation or a past situation here. Especially if you feel like it's just not moving the way that you want it to. For some of you, I do see it moving the way you want it to, though. There is a small percentage that, yes, it is looking like there will be a commitment with this person. Something will be shaken up, and this person's going to reveal how they feel, and they're going to get off the fence and really show up for you and leave whatever they need to come towards you here, Gemini. What else is coming up for Gemini here? We have retreat. So maybe this vacation, or you're going to get this ability, mini vacation or something is going to come towards you that's going to be able to give you a retreat from life. Thanks for sharing the live, Crystal. I think I'm shadow banned, though, so it doesn't really help. But I do appreciate it. It sucks. So what other advice do we have for Gemini? Let me know, Crystal, how it connects with you, because I know you're a Gemini, right? So what is the luck? What is the advice, final advice for Gemini? Travel through dream time. 14 has come up again here. So look that up for you. The Spirit keeps on saying 14, 14, 14. It does feel like 1 plus 4 is 5, which is also 5 is about changes. That type of thing too. So it could be about something really being shaken up. I do feel like it is in your relationships. Dragonfly. Cool. All right. So after Gemini, we've got Cancer. Hi, Cancer. What is the good news for you? I did a new pick a card, what's next in love, so check that out. It's on my main page, and the rest of the piles are on my YouTube channel. I also have ancestor messages, pick a card for my ancestor messages as well. No problem. Let's go into Cancer now. All right, second house. You rolled your own zodiac. You're 3 of 4 that I've done today that have rolled their own zodiac. So most of the signs are really in their element right now. We've got the second house. Something that's really changing for you here in terms of money. I see an increase in your money. Definitely can resonate too. I have no clue. I think don't be native. Don't ever talk about MMIW. Don't ever talk about native issues. I always share and post and talk about my own experiences, and I don't think that helps. I don't know. I'll never get out of the shadow band, but I create and I meet who I do, and I believe in spirit and God, obviously, so no one can change that for me. Cancer, what's going on? Something to do with your pets, Cancer, and money. So you could be getting a pet here, or money could be coming in for you here. Okay, Cancer, we have the High Priestess, your intuition being upgraded. So things being a lot easier for you because you are listening to your intuition more and you're getting more downloads with your gut about what to do about like relationships and things that used to really bother you here. See, hope is coming here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Good news with an Aquarius. Otherwise, we have, or a situation here, that hope in a situation in terms of moving. So if you've been really wanting to move, Cancer, I see a strong unblocking of that and a happier ending. A new beginning in terms of moving. And I think you've been blocked very strongly from that for some reason, but I do feel now is a good time. You're going to, for some of you want a dog, or you want a dog and you want a backyard here. So you'll be able to do that, but I'm seeing it's going to give you more space if you do want pets here as well. We have stag, leadership, one more. Guest. I'm hearing you're going to have room for guests. So I don't know, Cancer, I'm thinking you want to. Thanks for the follow, Queen. You're going to have room for guests. So if you want like an apartment or a house, it's going to have room to like have people over. Passage. It's like you're coming through a rite of passage. You're ready. You're responsible. You're at a good place to have it. Let's get a advice now. Just saying, be more present. So just be more present. We have the hawk is carrying the cedar, which can be about spirit communication and connection with your ancestors. And then there's the moon here too. So Spirit's just saying, like, be present and know that your ancestors are present with you there as well. And to speak up. All right, Cancer, let's go into Leo now. Hi, Leo. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. Leo, what is the next big blessing coming for you? We have the 12th house. We have the North Node. We have Libra. Sorry, Gemini. Relationships is significant here in the 12th house. Feeling hidden. Feeling like you're not getting recognition and attention that you deserve in a relationship and with jobs. It's been really hard. I'm also seeing a Capricorn energy here. Working with a Capricorn could bring out some good results here, Leo. Let's see. Can you give us what are the blessings, Spirit, for Leo? The color green is coming out very strong. Money, 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 money. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, big good savings or some type of winnings here. Something you can put, a chunk of money that you can put, maybe even from court or some type of settlement is happening here. Maybe you didn't think it would happen for you, but it is. I really feel like you're trying to manifest the coin. And it looks like it's going to come towards you here. You're having your Phoenix moment. So there could be some type of legal settlement where you could be getting a good chunk of money. It has to do with your landlord or community. Corruption. Money that was owed to you. But you're coming into a really good cycle with that. So if you've been having injustice with the community you live in, the workplace, it's looking like things are going to get better in that way. What else can you let us know for Leo in terms of blessings? I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube as well, so check that out. It'll have all the timestamps, so you want to come back to it. Willow spirit, flexibility. You've been so strong. The willow is so strong. It's such a delicate tree, but when it comes down to it, the willow branches are very flexible and they go with the wind, and they're very strong. Dream catchers, if you're Ojibwe, right? I have Ojibwe ancestry, and I know that oftentimes Ojibwe's make dream catchers, and the outside of the dream catchers are made with willow because they're strong and because they're flexible enough to put in a circle. So willow is usually used. So I don't know, Spirit really wants to give you the message that you're very strong, because this came out too. We got the willow, but then Spirit, but we also have the oak spirit, which is all about strength, you know. Oak has strong roots. And you've made your home within yourself here, so nothing can really shake you. And because of that, the number 2 is coming up again. No, sorry, it's not coming up again. That was the last one. But number 2 is coming up here. I'm seeing for you. It's about money. Money's looking good. Recognition and relationships, and recognition in terms of relationships. Meeting someone new. You're hot right now. We have trust. You're seeing I feel like maybe there was some slander against you here. So, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Good evening. So we have Crystal Cave Trust. You've been doing so much on your own and just kind of putting your head down. You've gained a lot of trust, and your reputation is going to be either rebuilt. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Either your trust is going to be rebuilt here, Leo, in terms of a business or relationships. Like the slander might have been about being a partner, a business partner, or something here, friend, whatever. But I'm seeing your reputation being restored. And anyone, like someone's really going to be called out majorly. I'm seeing this person, Leo, that was yapping to everyone, going to jail or being on the news or getting caught cheating on their partner here. It's going to be, and some other stuff too, and it's going to be really bad for them. Like, not even their friends are going to want to associate with them after this. I'm not kidding. I don't make this stuff up. I'm literally getting this download about it. They're being too much of a busy bee because they were drunk with power. They had some type of authority over you or some kind of leverage over you. The truth is coming out now, though. And part of it has to do with you. You had the courage to kind of stand up for yourself and continue and speak out as well. And that's going to work in your favor. So that is your good luck. Let's get some advice from the animal ancestors. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. I also have openings for readings, so paid readings. So if you'd like a paid reading tonight, just drop down a little coffee tea or just let me know. I do also offer video reads, so check that out, pinned on my top of my profile as well. That interests you. So what advice do we have for Leo? Leo, we have soften into love, 13. You've been through so much, and 13 is the divine feminine energy. So really be in that receptive mode, because you deserve it at this point. You put in a lot of hard work, and you've really had to fight off some bad advances and bad things being said about you here when you were just minding your own business. Damn, Leo. Let's go on to Virgo. Do I have some Virgos here? Let me know. All right, Virgo. Let's see if we can roll your sign. Thank you, Spirit Guide Ancestors. Here we go. Okay, we have Libra, Neptune in the first house. So you're in your me era, Virgo. First house, focus on it. You're glowing up. All eyes are on you as well. Justice is coming for you as well, Libra. Sorry, Libra came out. So Virgo, justice is coming to you. First house. Neptune as well. This is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you wished for. So this is a dream or a goal that you have. And it looks like it's coming true for you now. You're about to get your roses, is what I'm hearing. So you're saying orange is coming up very strong. You've really worked on your self-esteem. Like, you've grown so much. I'm also seeing a pine tree. So look up what a pine tree for you, or think of what a pine tree is for you and how that connects with you. I see pine needles. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption in your environment here, Virgo. You've been working really hard, and you've been being very honest, but you haven't been seeing a long-term payoff for any of your damn work. And it hasn't been easy, and you've been showing it out. You've been showing it out and making more than you even need to, and you've been feeling overlooked. Because the powers of be was suppressing things. This King of Pentacles energy, this Emperor energy, This is a unhealed masculine authoritative energy that has been seeing you very prosperous, and they can see how much prosperity you bring. Very jealous of it, very intimidated. Some of you, they might even be kind of close to you, but they act like they don't want you around, and they don't want you to leave. Because there's some energy that they get off of knowing you, or mentioning you, or knowing something about your life here that gets them some type of clout. Who is this person? Who is this person? This could be a Libra here, a strong Libra, female or male, that when they say your name, people are more interested in you than them. They see you as this. So what is the good luck here? This person blabbed their mouth and maybe even said bad things about you to their friend, but this friend is like, you know what? I like this person. I like this girl. I like this guy. And they're going to come towards you and offer you an opportunity for something. They're seeing their friend as being out of line. They're like, wow, you had that and you left them for this person, or you gave this opportunity to that person. And the other person is like very cold-hearted, kind of a nasty person here. And they see you and not very creative. So this person's always like mentioning you, Virgo. And you just come across as very attractive, very grounded, very like knowing what you want. And this person is like, oh, okay, well, if you're not going to have them, I'm going to have a go, because they seem like someone that's very disciplined, and, you know, this other person just feels like very lazy and just like not passionate. So they're like, you know what, this person seems to be up my alley. So for you, I see, for a lot of you, this is more of a business offer. This is someone who wants to work with you, but they really respect you, and they're seeing you out in the cold here. And they're wondering, like, why is this person out in the cold? They look at your content and they're like, why does this person have 3 likes for like this such high tier quality of talent or content here? They don't understand it. They see how much you put into it. Justice in reverse here. And even their friend was saying that, and the friend is thinking, or said to their friend, they're like, well, why didn't you put them up then? Like, why didn't you why didn't you help them at all? Like, that's such an injustice to them. You did them dirty. I hear them saying, you did them dirty, dog. Wow. But they're like, all right, red is coming up very strongly here. So this person could wear red or whatever. They like to talk about you, this person, but it's like they were nervous of you and jealous of you. And this other person is like, you know what? This person is overloaded, but this person has so much strength, and they're in an environment of haters. They want to bring you justice. They're actually, you might have seen a lot of people being very apathetic towards your situation here. Even people who have the resources to help you in even a tiny way. Guess what? You don't need their crumbs. You don't need their acknowledgement. This person's coming in and is going to give you that you've been wishing for, and like more, like 10 times more. And you're going to be like, you know what? Cha-ching. You're going to be like, yes. It's going to be good for you in a way, and you're going to feel celebrated. You're going to feel like this is the right match. I wanted this person so badly, or I wanted to work with this person, but this person is like a fresh slate. They don't come with the baggage. They don't come with the strings here. Something's happening very quickly. Because you're already being seen as very prosperous to this person. So they're going to treat you with respect. Maybe other people, or this friend, this Libra, most likely was acting like, oh, this person's this, and acting like, they're nobody, this and that. This friend is like, that, not for long. Like, this person really sees the potential. So did the other person. That's why they talked about you so much. But this person really wants to give you an offer here. They might have a bit of a crush on you too, but I feel like more than anything, they're seeing that you're not getting what you deserve, and that you're meant to be in the game that you're in. And that there was too much corruption around you. Way too much. Like, this person is like, this person could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. This could be another fire sign here. But this person's like, wow, like, Virgo, you deserve better. Could be a Scorpio here. Having a conversation and just being like, wow, like, they've really been done dirty. They've been given the short end. And they really want to make it rain for you in a good way. And in a respectful way here. You know, because they've been through the same things that you've been through. They've been where you've been. And you know what? The thing about this person though is that they've been through things, they've internalized it, they've learned through it, they were able to get up, and they're not taking the ladder with them. Their friend, this Libra person or whoever they're dealing with, they struggled and they took the ladder up with them and they spit on people below them. This person didn't do that. This person keeps they're like a fireman. They keep the ladder handy for people that they know really want it, really deserve it, really need it. You know, like they know when to make a good investment. And they know with you, you're a solid one. Because Sub Rosa on the above here is talking about you move in silence. You know, you don't go like saying everything. When you know something's important, you protect it and you're sacred with it. You treat things as sacred. You're not a flash in the pan person. Your talent, your character, your content, who you are as a person, the mission that you have for your life lines up with someone here who is a producer, but someone here is really seeing that what you have really lines up to what they believe in and what they want to, and that it's very timeless. Like, yeah, they can't believe this person passed on you and slept on you. They're definitely not apathetic about you. They want to make things right with you. They even maybe want to help you legally here. I see them putting on a retainer on a lawyer or a private investigator for you here. This could be a Pisces as well, because they just feel like you shouldn't be where you are. You're a fish out of water. You're being treated very badly. You're being ganged up by your community here. There's some people in positions of power that shouldn't be in positions of power. They're corrupt. And here's you. And these people are out of line. And you're overwhelmed. They're putting everything on you. They put everything on you because they have the ability to make things easier for you, but instead they're judging you for what? Not being able to succeed because they're not giving you what you need to be able to succeed. The tools, the information, the money, the time, it's all important. And they know that, and you know that. So what I see here is someone's giving you an opportunity. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be aligned. It's going to happen fast here. For some of you, I'm seeing July. Freedom. Yeah, so if you've been eagle spirit, you're going to be able to see a bigger picture because you're so much in it right now. You can't see things here. Rising above the fray. Look at that. Eagle and then another eagle. Right? Yeah, you're definitely rising above the fray here. Definitely going to be able to see things for what they are, comb through things. I also feel like you're very creative, Virgo. So this is an energy. I'm hearing fashion for some of you. You're in fashion. You like to make clothing or you're good with fashion. And this is a big part of your... This is a huge part of your life purpose here. There's some things that you need to do, though. So fine-tune comb here about... I feel like you just need space for joy, for creativity, for love here. You so long have been in this like place where you've had to disown yourself to kind of just survive and have courage all the time. So now you're becoming more softer. I was watching this interview about Michelle Rodriguez. You know, she's on Fast and the Furious, right? And she plays Letty, and I love her. I love her in Fast and the Furious, Letty. I love her character. Like, she's tough, but she's, you know, sexy and all that. But she said that growing up, she felt like her environment, she had to be more tough persona, masculine persona to kind of get through things. And now that things are softer for her in her life, she sees how much of her personality was shaped by her environment to survive. And now she's still who she is, but she says she uses her wit and the way that she speaks more than feeling like she needs to be tough all the time or make all the decisions, that kind of energy, you know, when she needs to stand up for herself. So maybe that's something that'll resonate with you. Let's get some advice from the animal elders here to end it off for Virgo. Thanks for the repost. I appreciate it. What is the advice? We have go with the flow. So Virgo, things are going to turn out swimmingly for you. I'm hearing things are going to get better. Things are going to be easier. It's not going to be such a slog, uphill slog, and this and that going wrong all the time. You know, even the simpler things maybe have been harder for you. I'm seeing it getting a lot easier. It's saying be open to miracles. And we have number 25, Ladybug, and we have the duck, which is lucky duck, right? Remember the magic. So this is a very magical time. This is going to be, out of all the signs that I've done tonight, you are the most, Virgo is the most, it's going to be quick, miraculous energy. You've got an energy around you. Things are going to be real quick. It's going to be like, you have one of the best readings tonight. I think it's just like this huge blessing. It's going to come better than you can even imagine. And it's going to be several things too. Yeah, look at this. The salmon usually has to swim upstream, and it says keep going, and it's upside down, which I see as you're not going to have to be that salmon anymore. Maybe you can be who you actually are now and who you actually were supposed to be, right? Some of us were supposed to be dancers. Some of us were supposed to be singers. Some of us were supposed to be actors. But we had to use our voice and our bodies in a way to protect ourselves. And we used our talents to protect ourselves. But now it's time to use our talents to heal and entertain and to heal and help others. You know? Like, for a lot of us, you know, great singers, but our vocal cords kind of froze up because of abuse. Verbally, or having to be quiet. Maybe you're a dancer or you want to be a fitness influencer, but you don't have the money or the space or the time. You don't believe in yourself, or maybe there's physical ailments that could be connected to stress right now and some restriction, but I'm seeing those healing. And you really having confidence in yourself to, because it's more than just talent. Like, you really do need to put yourself out there, you know, again and again and again and again, you know, and you're not always going to get, every day is not going to be beautiful, although it should be in that way when you have a talent and a dream. But as long as you know why you're doing something, you know, it's going to help you a lot, because some people don't even know what they want to do. And that's not, I feel like everyone has a purpose in life. I really do. Sometimes it takes us longer to figure out what we want to do. Sometimes we think we want to do something, then we get into something else, or we succeed in something for a bit, and then we get into something different, you know? And I feel like for you, Virgo, it's looking like you're really going towards your dreams. It can really happen for you. It can. You are talented. You can make things work for you in the way that you need them to. So don't be scared. Hi, Aquarius. That's Virgo. On to Libra. Libra, what's the next big blessing coming for Libra? You have the first house. Wow, this is everyone's season. Every sign I've done, it's been either first house or it's ruled their sign. First house in Pisces and Moon. Interesting. I'm seeing it more of an ease when it comes to your day-to-day life and routine. So if there's something that you've put into your life right now, you're going to be able to be consistent with it, because you're going to have enough money, time, and energy and peace to be able to accomplish it right now. There's also a waiting period. So there's something maybe that you were waiting on here, or felt like it was just like going nowhere here, kind of asleep. And I'm seeing you get the opportunity to leave the situation now. something that's been kind of hidden from you, or someone who's been kind of gaslighting you by omission. There's some information that came out about something. It's going to help you make a decision to leave. But I'm seeing things being really balanced out in terms of money here. It's going to be a lot more stable when it comes to money. You'll be able to save. You're going to be able to have a cushion. It's not going to be as hard as it has been in a while. Money is very strong for Libra. I think I'm going to end it after Libra just because it's, I don't know. Just going to end it at Libra. Energies. It's kind of slow tonight, so. All right. So let's finish Libra. We got activation, Spirit Garden of Spring. We have the Swan, too. So you've been really graceful about things, and you haven't been recognized for that. I'm seeing a recognition from people about how you've dealt with some really chaotic, kind of crazy situations. Courage. I feel like you didn't put yourself out there too much. You let things flow. It's been hard. There's been not much of a change. I'm also seeing your spirit guides and ancestors, the dragonfly, come in here. Truth. Something has been suppressed from you. There's something that you don't know that's going to come out into the open, and it's going to help you make a better decision about something here than you have before. The wolf is coming out very strongly here, but I do feel like if you've been trapped somewhere or stuck, you're going to get some information to be able to leave the situation you're in. Any obstacles that come in between you are going to be broken down here. And I feel like someone's generosity with money, time, and information here is what's going to help you make a break for it here. But you've been kept in the dark for a while, and I'm seeing you get good advice. So the advice we have for Libra is honor your sensitivity, honor your nervous system. You know, don't go, if you're in a really hyper aroused state, don't go somewhere that's going to be more chaotic. Listen to your window of tolerance. If your nervous system can't take a big party right now, a concert, a family thing, or a social thing where you don't know everyone that's going to be there, it's okay to step back. Because I know you haven't been in the best place. Things haven't been going right for you. Maybe you've been feeling a bit snappy or not yourself. And I don't know, the people around you haven't been the nicest. They've been very judgmental about it. So make sure you do rest and really keep and set those boundaries for yourself here. Protect your future because there is some good things coming up for you, okay? All right, Libra. That's what I got for you. So make sure you check out my What's Next in Love. It's posted on my YouTube. I also have samples of it. You can just check on my page and do it that way. I also have messages from your ancestors. Pick a card for that. You can see that on my page and you can see that on my YouTube as well. Hi, how you doing? I'm hanging in there. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I don't have it. Hey, everyone. So I'm going to end. I ended at Libra. I'm going to end with one collective to end it off for tonight. So, what do we have? So, this is a collective. What does the collective need to know the most right now? Ooh. Fell on the ground. Rest your body. Bear. So, make sure you rest your body and take care of yourself, all right? I'm going to do the same. So, have a good night, everyone. Hit me up for all your tarot needs, and I'll see you next time.